Welcome back, everybody. All right, so now that we have this cool little ship in here, there's a few things that we need to do. For the most part, I mean, the ship looks kind of neat, and pretty much that's pretty much all we can really, well, we can always make this more cool and whatnot here. But let's go ahead and let's go tab into object mode, and we'll simply push apply. And that way, what it does is it makes that it makes the whole object work, and it makes it not a mirror anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select edge, and I'm going to push alt here, and you can see here that we're going to need to, if we simply do this in here and select all of these objects in here, and you have to kind of do that because the alt middle mouse button doesn't work. And we're going to go ahead and push face. We'll do the exact same thing for the back here. It's pretty simple, nothing too complicated. Alright, we'll just kind of do that in here. And this is why, by the way, so this is why you want to use low poly. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do that in here. And last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push Alt on the middle mouse button there, and now we have kind of a cool little underside of a ship like that in here. And if we really wanted to, we could scale that in just a bit. All right, we can actually bring it down or bring it up, right? But actually, I'm just going to leave it the same, just like that here. If we're going to scale it, we're going to scale it along the x-axis, and what that will do is it will just move the insides and it won't move the outs. So that actually looks pretty neat. We have a cool little ship in here. We could, in theory, add in kind of a tail if we really wanted to, but I think that actually works out quite well. So that's how you add in a cylindrical ship. Now, I should point out at this point that if you look at these sides here, these are not cylindrical, but the main is. And the reason is that if you look at the cylinder very closely, they're made up of little tiny rectangular faces, and that's all a cylinder is. The smoother something gets, the more cylinders you have to have, or the more rectangles you have to have, and that's how smoothness works in Blender. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.